Joining us now, acting U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Nancy Larson. Nancy, great for you to be here. Look, the app's developer, Joshua Aaron there, denies his program facilitated the shooting at the ICE detention center in Dallas, telling USA Today, quote, somebody would have to see the enforcement action, be within 5 miles of the report, and then somehow say, OK, now they're done. They'll be going back to the booking facility soon. He said that is insanity. So, Nancy, law enforcement clearly disagrees. What do you think about this app?
Well, I think that it does put law enforcement officers in danger. I think that's clear. We have evidence in this case involving this sniper that he was active on that app. Now, in my district, in the last 2 months, we had a major attack on an ICE facility in Alvarado, Texas, and now we had this sniper spraying bullets, injuring and killing people just Wednesday. So I do think that having the app out there live and active is problematic for law enforcement. And although the producer of the app is basically saying that it's legal, perhaps it is. I haven't looked into it, but assuming that it is, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should if you see that it's having deleterious effects, very fatal effects.
Yeah. You know, Nancy, newly released video actually shows ICE agents moving to protect immigrants during that Dallas shooting. That doesn't really play into the Democrat rhetoric who described these agents as Nazis and the Gestapo, does it?
These agents were under rapid fire. They went into a firefight with bullets flying at them to rescue the people that were in their custody. These are not Gestapo members. These are people that are sworn to uphold the laws of the United States and to protect the people in the United States and to protect the people in their custody. And they clearly did that.
Do you have any update on the case, Nancy?
Well, as you know, it happened only 48 hours ago. The FBI is still working the crime scene. It is a crime scene that was sprayed with bullets. The FBI meticulously goes through every crime scene. We also have digital devices. The sniper said that he basically erased his digital footprint. The FBI sometimes can resurrect that material and see what he erased, so we can sort of see what radicalized him perhaps. But we are going to leave no stone unturned. This was a fatal incident, and we are very serious about protecting not only the ICE agents and other federal agents, but the detained people as well.
Very good. We'll have to leave it there. But Nancy Larson, thank you for taking the time to bring us up to speed on this case. We do appreciate it. Thank you.